Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. A very, very warm welcome on Parul M. Yes, my channel, thanks to you all. I just started with few videos and the kind of response I got, women, men, families, young adults, and I have featured so many people out here, experienced coaches, experienced business owners, and some of them who really shared how they started their journey. So here I am, starting with my first interview again after almost, almost a 1 year, I think, because in March, I launched my YouTube channel and, it's almost 1 year. But yes, in between, because of, personal tragedy in the house, I had stopped it for almost 2 to 3 months. But then I regained back because it was all your energy which helped me to be where I am today. So a very warm welcome. Happy Women's Day, Women's Month, Women's Life for that matter. All right. With that, I have a privilege today. As you can see, a beautiful face out there, right? And this is an amazing woman. While I was talking, she just inspired me so much with what she's doing. So without taking much time, can we have a round of applause wherever you are watching for a lovely girl out there? Her name is very, very cute, Chuka, right? I have heard this for the first time. So Chuka, first of all, a very warm welcome on Parul M. Thank you so much for accepting my invite.
Yeah, that's really great. I'm actually honored to be on the show because you've inspired me so many times when I was in the dark and not knowing what to do. So your daily videos, like those 2 minute, 3 minute videos, and even the longer ones for that matter, have really brought us out of the dark, me and my best friend Divya. So both of us are really grateful to you for that.
Thank you so much. Yeah, this really made my day when you shared this yesterday. And yeah, genuinely, I mean, thank you so much for that. And frankly, this is what I love doing, and this is what I do. So Chuka, let me first, I love your name. Yeah. What is the meaning of this name?
The meaning of my name is star. This is in Telugu language, so I belong to Andhra Pradesh. So in our language, Chuka means star, and my dad wanted me to shine brightly like a star. So I guess that's why he named me like that.
Oh, so nice. And I love it, and see there itself, it shows that how unique you are. The name itself is all about star, right? So let us know more about this star from Andhra Pradesh. Let us know more about you.
Of course. So I am Chuka. I am the co-founder of Asha Foods. So we are from Andhra Pradesh, Guntur district. So back in 2015, we've started this venture, and it's been I don't know if I can say there's been so many ups and downs, and honestly I don't know how to put it in words. So it's not like I can give a single word for it. So it's been a great journey. So Parul, actually, if I have to say, I mean, how this journey was, if you want me to condense it into a single word, so I'll say it was really wonderful. And I've learned so much on practice here than I've learned with my books, studying, and I was doing chartered accountancy. So there was so much about entrepreneurship and business also in chartered accountancy, but what you see on ground and what you read in the books, like they're two different worlds. So that's how I can say.
Very nice. So tell us, what do you do exactly now, Chuka?
So Asha Foods basically manufactures baked goods. Like we manufacture cookies, we manufacture cakes, a variety of cakes, and we're also planning to get into other baked goods like the breads and buns, variety of breads and buns. So that's the plan for the next 2 or 3 years to come. So this is basically what we are, and we have started with a single product actually back in 2015. And over the course of years, we had to reinvent ourselves. We had to reinvent our strategy because of so many challenges that we faced in the industry, especially this industry being very competitive. So there was cutthroat competition, and how we overcome those challenges and all. That was the real journey about Asha Foods.
Right. Amazing. And as you said, and I've been seeing this word coming again and again in our conversation yesterday and today too. Lots of challenges happen, lots of ups and downs. I can't tell you will you like to share? Because there are these lovely people who are watching us. And I just invited you today because when you were sharing that, I see you much more ahead of where you were, and where must have been that, you went down a lot, but then you came back, right? So will you
Yes.
really like to share maybe 3 to 4 maximum, your moment which was really like, okay, let me give it up. And so what
Yeah.
was it? Let's listen from you.
So 2015 was not a, I mean, even though we started it, we were fresh graduates, from the university,
Yeah.
and we didn't have much entrepreneurial experience except for the fact that we did have theoretical background,
Mm-hmm.
while studying. So when we started, we haven't faced much challenges. I mean, in the year of 2015,
Mm-hmm.
actually that's quite surprising because in the starting year many people face so many challenges, but we were lucky, maybe we
Mm-hmm.
didn't face as many challenges. But
Right.
then an year into the factory, I mean starting of the factory, we
Mm.
the first particularly the first challenge was
Mm.
astronomical jump in raw material prices. So I'll say
Okay.
that that was the first challenge that we really faced.
Mm-hmm.
And yet we had to, we couldn't increase our prices.
Mm-hmm.
So we had to work around that strategy, because
Mm.
India is a very price sensitive market,
Right.
and a
Right.
rupee here or there can
Mm-hmm.
devastate us. So that was the
Mm.
first challenge.
Mm-hmm.
And the second challenge was the introduction of GST. Of course,
Mm. Mm.
I don't say that it's a bad move. It's definitely a
Mm.
good move. I mean, in the
Mm-hmm.
right direction.
Right.
But the only problem was a lot of small scale industries were unprepared for the challenge, because
Mm.
it was a fresh challenge, and we
Mm.
never knew, what kind of hurdles we would have to face.
Mm.
So that was
Mm.
one moment. The taxes were increased, and we were like, I was thinking like, I mean, this could be it. I mean, this is the end, and we can't go beyond this.
Right.
So this was the second challenge,
Mm-hmm.
and there was a third challenge where the single product was not faring very well in the market.
Mm-hmm.
So we
Mm-hmm.
had to work a strategy around, and introduce new products. Uh,
Mm.
the only good thing about us at that point of time were we had stashed up some cash reserves at that
Mm.
point,
Mm-hmm.
despite all the challenges, and that
Mm.
really helped us move into the next project, the cake
Superb.
project.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Yeah, so these are the broadly these are the three types of challenges that we faced, and that's the way we worked around it, and
Mm.
reinvented ourselves each time.
Wow.
So we found ourselves like reinventing the strategy. I mean, whatever initial strategy we had to reinvent ourselves like every 6 months, every eight
Mm.
months,
Mm-hmm.
because there were new challenges coming up, and there were new market challenges also.
Mm.
So basically, I would put that these are the three, broadly, if I have to say.
Superb. Very nice, Chuka. And I think what I say, two very highlighting words was, as a counter, was you had cash reserves, so you could
Yes,
use it. Number second, you
yes,
reinvented yourself, right? And that's very,
yes,
very important as a business owner. It's very important. And this is a message for so many business women who are watching this right now, that, when things don't work, so many times it's a fact that we start thinking, okay, forget it. And people around you, really, did you experience that? And I just respect the privacy, so I'm not saying any names, but to be very genuine, did people around you also started doubting you, and so you started doubting yourself?
of course, that was the very natural reaction of people around me.
Mm-hmm.
The first instinct was like, why don't you go and get yourself a job? So you're a
Mm-hmm.
woman, you don't have to take so much pressure.
Right.
And I also had peer pressure, in the sense that a lot of my friends also were not supportive at that point of time. I have
Mm-hmm.
to put it in the open, because
Yeah.
it's not like women always uplift women. There are people who also put you down.
Mm.
It could be for good motives. They don't want
Yeah.
us to fail in the business, or any other reason it could be. But despite all the challenges, it is up to you to believe in who you are and what you can do.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that has really helped me stay afloat despite all the challenges.
Superb. Wow. Wow. Amazing. Just amazing. And thank you so much. I love your transparency, Chuka. I love the
Yeah,
way you say it, because it's not that you're blaming anybody, but you said a beautiful sentence, which I always say. So, as women, uplifting women, if this becomes
yes,
our tagline, and it's not against anybody, it is that if each woman out here in our society starts understanding, starts being there for each other in any relationship, starting from a mother to a sister, to a mother-in-law, to a friend, to a business partner, to whatever. And you said a beautiful thing that those are the moments when you have choices, when people around you start doubting you, but you have women around you and they start uplifting you. It'll become an awesome society to be in. Absolutely right. So great, very, very
Well,
nice, very nice. So hats off to you, because there are always, it has happened with me too, that so many times when people around me doubt, and especially they are the people you love and they love you, right? They are not exactly doubting, but maybe, as you beautifully said, that maybe they are coming out of care and concern and love for you, right? But
right.
sometimes that love can become an obstacle of growth in our life, right?
It becomes overbearing at times, actually. Yeah,
Amazing. And thank you so much. So that's what I always say, that it's okay not to be okay sometimes, right? And
right.
sometimes it's all right then when circumstances, people around you are not being the way you expect. But trust me, the
Yes,
moment you find a path for yourself and you start moving on, suddenly you will say pillars around you, coming in, and the same people who were not there start making your ecosystem. Does that sound
right.
familiar?
In a way, yes, because sometimes there will be strangers also who
Yes.
will come just in time, just at the
Mm,
blink of the moment they'll just
mm,
step in, and that'll be a great help. But I would put it, I mean, as a luck factor. That's all.
mm-hmm.
So, but essentially, the entrepreneurial quality or the courage and everything that matters really for entrepreneurship, it has to come from
Yes.
within. That's what I believe,
Yes. Wow.
strongly believe. Because
Super.
if you don't believe in yourself, I don't
Mm,
think that people around you will
mm.
also be inclined to believe in you. So
Very
that is where it
true.
all starts.
Yes, very true. Because this is where it is, that once we are what we are, it starts showing in every relationship of ours, and that starts helping. I think, Chuka, we are having little challenge in your video. Yeah, now it's
Yeah,
okay. No, it just freezed
yeah. Now
for 30 seconds. It's all right.
30
So
seconds.
yeah, no problem.
Yeah,
So I think what we were continuing was that if whatever you believe in, so whatever I see and have in me, I start attracting that from outside, right?
right. And
Right.
also one of the most favorite videos from Parulji
Hmm.
is "You are what you believe."
Yes,
So that,
yes.
yes, you're what you believe. And
Hmm.
there is a Sanskrit sloka also that comes on almost on the same lines,
Hmm.
saying that yad bhavam tad bhavati.
Hmm.
You are what you believe. What you believe is what you make out of yourself.
Right.
So
Very
that
true.
is the mantra. That is the
Superb,
mantra.
superb, amazing,
Yeah.
amazing, Chuka. So let us do two things towards conclusion. I just want two things. What do you want from this forum? Because a lot of viewers are going to be watching it. So how can we help you? So one is, of course, you're inspiring, you're motivating, and you were so clear while you came out of your college days and you started doing something, and there were certain things which didn't work well, but you kept going. And that's one thing I'm learning, that, come what may, the early you start, you will learn, you will fall, but you will get up.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
if you don't fall, you cannot get up, right? Because you'll be
Of
just
course.
walking, right? And that's the
Yeah.
time you close any kind of a learning. So that's what I learned from you. But I really want any message for our viewers, and anything else you are looking for, please.
Yes. One primary message that I would want to give to all, especially women entrepreneurs: start young, start early, and start with confidence. Because if you are not going to believe in your project, nobody else, trust me, nobody else is going to believe in. And
Mm-hmm.
also, I recommend all entrepreneurs to read this book. I don't know, most people don't
Please.
know that Gandhi has written this booklet. It is Village Industries.
Okay.
And personally, I feel that a lot of entrepreneurs have to read this book particularly, because it will help them, in understanding the character of village industries and small scale industries.
Okay.
And particularly for women entrepreneurs, I tell you, there's going to be family pressure, there's going to be external pressure. There'll not be you'll not face validation always. You'll face more criticism than validation. So I say that it is better to have a supportive partner. When especially when you're an entrepreneur, you definitely should have a supportive friend or an entrepreneur, and you will have to have a shoulder to cry, because that you will be doing a lot. And yeah, you will be walking on eggshells sometimes, but stay there and believe in what you're doing. I think that is the most important thing, because
So,
if you are not going to believe, you're not going to make it.
wow,
I'll be open about
amazing.
it.
Wow, what golden words, man. Fantabulous. And at such a young age, imagine you're saying so much and seeing so much and not stopping yourself. So amazing. Hats off, and thanks for inspiring us. So one more thing I just wanted to know. I think yesterday you did say, why are you so special, and why what you're doing is so special? Uh, there was
Yes.
something you shared with me. Yeah.
Yes, I'll talk about a very small incident here. While I was studying, I was going to the chapters, Hyderabad chapters, that was in Red Hills, and while I was walking from the bus stop to the institute, I saw a small scene where a woman was beaten up by her husband, and the children were young children, like 8 years, 9 years, 10 years old kids, three kids. They were shielding the women. So that has had a real profound impact on my thinking. I mean, at that point, I just froze and just thought, like, there'll be so many women, I mean, facing the same plight. It is not that it was new to me, domestic violence and all. It was, I mean, greatly discussed in Indian societies, but still, I know, seeing that, I thought, women must be financially independent. So that was a starting point. And in India, when we talk about women empowerment, especially the upper middle classes, the rich, and the middle classes are only included in this discussion, and more often we don't include the lower segments, the lower income groups, who are a majority in India, like around 68% belong to the lower income groups in India.
Right, right, right.
We need to empower them, and Asha Foods is a pioneer. I mean, we have employed only women, especially of the age groups of 25 to 45, 50. Also, they're working with us, and personally, I feel that having women staff has really helped me, because they do understand a fellow woman. I mean, she's the way she's doing things for them, the way she is like always being there for them. So we all worked as a family unit. So one thing is, like, we've got the industry till here. I could do till here, but I'm requesting support from fellow entrepreneurs or investors who are interested, because FMCG is a really good segment in the coming years also.
Right.
We've got stable profits. We have never, in all these years, we've never made a loss. So that is one plus point with us, especially with the FMCG segment. So I would, so my plea to investors, whoever is watching the show, or whoever is interested, basically,
Right.
to invest in FMCG, and especially if you are interested, please do contact me, and that'd be a great support, to the women, and also working in the factory, and also to me. We'll expand the factory and do amazing things. So I'd leave it at
Wow.
that.
Amazing, amazing. And my dear viewers, yes, those who are watching, you can see on her screen, it's written, her name, her industry, and her phone number. Please WhatsApp her, call her. And this is my way of celebrating womanhood, celebrating Women's Day, and celebrating women's life, actually, by inviting such lovely, amazingly inspiring, women. And how can we help them, and how can we really support, as she said, women uplifting women, or society uplifting women, by not just conversations, but she's doing an amazing job of employing women and giving them an employment. And amazing, I really feel very touched, and you really said beautifully that something out there triggered something in you, and hats off to you that you just didn't take it home and cry about it and left it after 4 days, but you took an action on it. And that's what, my dear friends, I always say, that if you want to start something, you want to do anything, let it be anything, please don't have excuses. If Chukka can do, you can do. If Parul can do, some other people can do, you can do too, because we all are in the same, on the same platform. It's just that some of us just take that one small action, and that leads to another action, and that leads to another action, right, Chuka? So
Right.
right, so with that, I'd like to thank you so much for coming, and I really wish you well. And I'm sure that after watching this, some of the people who really want to even know her more, maybe it's not necessarily that she's just looking only for investors, but please talk to her, maybe in whichever way. You don't know who knows who. And we helped her and her woman employees to reach a very different level, and every woman becomes financially independent so that she can be what she believes in, right? So on that note,
Right.
thanks a lot, Chuka.
Thank you,
And
Paralji. It was an honor to be on the show, actually.
yes,
In the darkest hour, it was, I mean, you've really done a great job, especially during COVID times, when a lot of people have faced depression. Your words, I don't know, the voice or the delivery of the concept, it was amazing. It has really helped us a lot.
wow,
And
thank you so much. It's a big thing
that's
for me.
really great. You're doing a great job.
Wow. Thank you so much. And I wish you all the best. And I am sure the universe is listening to you. And I always believe that there's somebody listening, and in which form, which angel will come to you, we don't know. So,
Right.
stay tuned and keep smiling. You have a lovely smile. Keep inspiring.
Thank you.
And I'm sure Asha Foods very soon will really help lots and lots of women to, get employed, get financially free, and live their own life. And you will be the one who will be starting it. And you are a blessed angel. I'm sure you'll get lots and lots of angels out there. So thanks a lot.
Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot for
Yeah.
coming on my show. And to my dear viewers, please like, subscribe, and share this video, so that you never know which one of somebody is watching, and we can help each other by uplifting each other. As she beautifully said, uplifting each other, especially women, uplifting women can really change the world. Can you start it today? Don't think I'll do it tomorrow. Right now, like, subscribe, and share this video. Thank you so much for watching. And Chuka, I love your name. Yeah, so many times I'm saying Chuka. you
Thank
are
you.
a
Thank you, Mohammed.
you are a real
Yeah.
star, and all the best. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye. Yeah.
Bye.